What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to our Planet Coaster playthrough. This is episode number 6, and if you weren't here for the episode number 5.5 where we did all the scenery of this is what our ride looks like, the one that we made last episode. This is the scenery for it that we decided to add. And this will be the first time you're seeing it if you weren't there for that hour-long bonus episode. I think it looks pretty good here. We're going to ride it in a second, but let me just show you a couple of the key features. So we go up a chain lift here, and then we go down the curve, and then here is where there's kind of like a foresty mine area where you kind of like go down in here and it looks like kind of a mine with all these lights. At night those will glow and everything, and then you come over here and you're back in the forest, you do a little couple loops and stuff, and you come back to our area. Oh, by the way, before I go any further, I did notice last episode that when I was turning and stuff like this, it was a bit choppy, and so I've done a couple things to try and fix that on OBS's end. Because when I turn and stuff like this, it's super smooth, but for OBS it seems to not be as smooth, and so I'm trying to fix that. I think I might have it fixed, but I can't really know until the video is done, until I get to editing the video and rendering it and that sort of thing. So I hope this is fixed, and if it's not, I'll have to do a lot more work with OBS to try and get that sorted. So let's go ahead and ride our ride so that we can see it. Broken down, really? Bruh. Right when we want to ride this thing, you're going to break down on us. There's not much scenery in here. We could probably do some stuff there, but let's speed up our time real quick so we can ride this thing. I want to get a mechanic in here. Pronto. Come on. Do we need to... Okay. Give me a second. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hire a couple more mechanics because obviously our mechanics are a little bit... we don't have enough of them. Oh, that's a security guard, isn't it? Yeah, let's hire another one. Why not? Staff. We're gonna get a mechanic. Boom. Get another guy. Oops. Alright, let's see if he's over here. Yeah, he's fixing it. Sweet. Alright, now it's fixed. Let's wait for a couple people to get on this ride. We're gonna have to resolve some problems here, and the main problem is that people don't like to get to this area because there's not really anything here except for this ride. It's only this one ride. Come on, guys. Ride the ride. There they go. Let's wait for them to go all the way through the line so we can ride our ride and see our nice scenery. Oh, there's one going. Ah, whatever. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, let's hit that ride button. Nope, not that one. I will move up a couple seats as well. There we go. We'll be on this one right here. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Ooh, it's nighttime too. Alright, so we start off in a forest. You see people over there. It's a scary forest. You can see some of the ride over there, but what we've done with scenery is so that you can't see the full ride like you used to be able to, because it's actually behind this forest. I think you can see some of the lights through the forest if you really look, maybe? Yeah, I see some of them. Kind of in this area right here. Alright, here we go. About to go down the drop. This thing doesn't get very fast, I don't think, this roller coaster here. But that's okay. Ooh, scary. Oh, beautiful. We got our fireworks going off too. That was awesome. Could not have timed that any better. All right, then we go under the station like so, and right back up into the station. It's kind of a short little ride, but I think it's pretty cool. Kind of a cool little thing. But yeah, that's what we did last time in our episode. And another thing that I did kind of off camera is I made a couple of waterfalls, and those were a bit difficult to make, so I might make a kind of a tutorial video a little bit later showing how to make waterfalls, because they're not very simple to make. It did take quite a bit of effort to do that, but I did make a couple of waterfalls, and the idea is that we're going to have a ride that is like a splash water ride, kind of like a splash boats maybe, and it's going to come through here and then maybe out here or something, and it's going to come down into a splash area or something. So it'll actually come through the mountain like that, and it'll be really cool, and everyone will be like, ooh, ah, that's so cool and stuff. So yeah, it does look a little wonky because the waterfall here is to the left, but that is by design. I wanted the waterfall to be kind of like flowing out this way so we can do something with this little rock face or something. But anyways, let's build some rides. I think first thing that we need to do, I've seen this complaint so many times that people are thirsty. Actually, I don't see the complaint anymore, but I have seen it quite a few times. I don't know, maybe people aren't thirsty anymore. But one of our problems that we do have is that we don't have enough, staff. We don't have enough vendors, I don't think. So let's check our vendors. If we go here to vendors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 4 shops in operation currently. Because I just remember how many we have. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 over here. We have 5 people. That's probably fine, honestly. Having 5 people for 4 shops. That's how many. Oh, we have a lot of mechanics. Wow. I don't know how work rosters work. I'm gonna have to go probably figure out how that works a little bit later. But all right, everything's fine. Okay, so let's build a couple of rides over here in this area so that it kind of attracts more people in this general area on their day-to-day walking. So I don't really know what we want to put here, but probably a couple stalls and maybe a ride right here or something. So let's real quick save the stuff because we know that the game likes to crash on us. So we're gonna make sure that that does not happen. And let's take a look at our rides. So we've got a wild blue. Oh, and I've been doing research as well to try and get stuff. There we go. We have a train. We've got a new coaster. And we've got a new coaster again. Let's start our research again. I want to keep this stuff going so that we can eventually get kind of everything that we want to get. Let's get another drink shop. Keep all those going. What are we doing? Rides, right. We have a carousel already somewhere. We could do a teacups, or we could do something like this. That might be kind of cool, having kind of a spinny ride here. I don't really know where we want to put it, though. I mean, we could flatten out an area kind of over here where we would then put it. That might not be a bad idea, putting it kind of right here. Yeah, let's see. So we're going to have to go into our terrain, and there's probably going to be like a flatten tool, flatten to surface. Like this, where we can like kind of flatten the whole area out. Yeah, that'll work fine. And we're going to have to delete a bunch of these trees as well because they're floating, and we don't want that. All right. That one could probably stay, maybe. I don't know. Let's move it down a little bit. All right. That's going to be fine. Okay, and let's get our ride in here. We're going to do the Psycholia or whatever it's called. That's not flat, is it? Let's get our terrain tool out again. I want to make sure it's flat. Get this ultra flat. That is not, yeah, that's still not very flat, is it? Maybe that's flat, I don't know. All right, let's grab our ride and we're gonna see if we can plop it here. Yeah, it's still not flat, I don't know. Okay, we'll have to go with this. It'll flatten on its own or something. And then we'll just like terraform here to make it look nice or something like that. Let's grab our terrain and see if we can push up some of this. Just gonna have to make it look kind of nice. That's not looking that bad. Okay, let's get an entrance and exit on this thing. So we'll get an entrance maybe right here. And we'll get an exit right about here. And then we're gonna grab our paths and we're gonna get an entrance path. A queue. I think we're gonna go around like we did with the carousel, kind of. The path is a little bit weird because it's on a hill or something, but I think that's gonna be fine. All right, let's get our normal path. We're gonna go with this kind again. Too uneven. Do we need to raise terrain a little bit right here? Maybe we do. Raise terrain. Get another path out here. Yeah, that's fine now. Oh, that looks super wonky. That looks so weird. Okay. Well, I think when we add trees and stuff, it might look a little nicer. For this one, at least. I don't know. It looks so weird. Okay, let's get our terrain. And we're going to lower this down again so that our lake can kind of be right here. Yeah. Okay, let's test. Oh, we don't have to test it. We can open it right off the bat. So we'll just open this thing right here, and hopefully people will start kind of heading in this general direction. We'll add some scenery as well. So let's get maybe some rocks. What do we have? Yeah, we can throw a rock kind of in the middle right here. And one right here as well. And hopefully these rocks will kind of hide the ugliness that is the paths. I hope so, at least. Alright, there we go. That doesn't look terrible. Maybe we'll add some trees or we'll add some more rocks off camera. But these were just pretty much here, the rocks to hide the path, so it doesn't look absolutely 100% terrible. We'll probably have to go in and fix that as well. But for now, I think this is going to be fine for just a standard ride that people might just go and ride. And hopefully it'll attract more people to this side of the park as well. Let's add a couple of shops and facilities as well. I think we need some of those. Maybe, what do we want to add? Probably, well, let's build the scenery around it first. Let's get a building. I think that looks pretty good. So what we have here is we have a kind of a cottage where you can just go in and there's shops you can go to. These are open, but there's no vendor available. Why not? I don't know. But beside our cottage, I kind of want to build another one of those areas where staff can go to rest, because I think that is super important for staff to be able to do. So let's save our park real quick. Multiple shops do not have a vendor. Yeah, I wonder why. Let me take a look at this and see if we have enough vendors. Because I think what happens, I think we get a vendor. I think you gain a vendor whenever you build a shop, so yeah. But what I want to do is I want to get one of these things in here, a staff management building, and I want to build that. So what we'll do for that, for our staff management building, is we'll put it, I think we'll put it right over here as well. So let's grab our staff management building right in here. We'll throw it right about there. Alright, so at this point what we have right here is we have our nice building for getting food of any kind. If we go in here, it's kind of difficult to zoom in a little bit. Can I use page up and page down? Yes. We have a shopkeeper here. Where's our shopkeeper here? No vendor available. I wonder why not. And the same thing right there. Why do we not have a vendor available? That is a huge problem. Let's go in here and let's see where our vendors are all. What our vendors are all doing. You guys all have a high workload except for you guys. You guys are all resting at a staff building. Should I get more vendors? Is that what you need to do? Here, what we'll do is we'll train a bunch of our vendors. And we'll increase their pay as well to 100. Pay them all 100 and they'll hopefully be working a little bit better. I think. You guys should probably make a lot more than those guys since you're level 3. We'll train you actually. So you'll be paid a bunch. And you'll be paid a bunch as well. We'll train you as well. So you'll be paid a crap ton. You probably need to get trained, so we'll pay you 100 standard rates. And why didn't you get trained? Probably because you have no energy. Whatever, that's fine. Okay. Let's see if we have people assigned now. No vendor available still. We do have a vendor en route, and we do have a vendor en route. Sweet. Okay, hopefully they'll be a bit more productive since they've been trained and stuff. So what we've done so far is we've added this thing, which has a couple of people. We've added this thing, which has vendors en route. And hopefully those vendors won't have to go far anymore, because they have been having to go all the way over here to get to their vendor posts. But now, hopefully... Oh, you quit. All right, we're going to get another vendor. We didn't need you anyway. New vendor. We'll get 2 vendors. So some will be hanging out and ready to join a job or something. Okay, so we've added this thing. We've added this thing right here. I think what we need to do is we need to add a little ride or something. Like another... Not a roller coaster. I don't want to go with a roller coaster quite yet. But I do want to add some sort of thing in the rides category, or the track rides category. But first, let me check our research. How are we doing? We got our pipe shot. Awesome. So that means we can get another research. And I wonder if we want to go with an airtime one, or if we want to go with something along the lines of this. There's a coffee shop. That's not bad. I think we'll go with a coffee shop, honestly. All right, let's get some sort of ride in here. And it took me a long time to build this stuff, so I might actually cut out a bit of the actual building of these things right here, and I might just skip to where it's already built and you can actually see this stuff. What are you guys doing? En route. Can you guys knock it in there or something? I don't know if these guys can get in there properly for some reason. Are they glitched or something? I guess maybe they can't get in there? Okay, let's move this or something. Let me see if I can, here. Let's go with edit building. Click on this, move it. Throw it right there. I'll do the same thing with this one, move it. And see if she can properly get in it now. Yeah, why can't you get in it? It must be a glitch or something. Oh, maybe you can get in it? Oh, okay. So we just had the, okay, so it was just a glitch. All right, we're good. Everything is good. Alrighty. So let's go with that track ride. What track ride are we looking to build here? Let's look at what we have. We've got a bunch of track rides, actually. We got railroads, which I don't know if we want to go with a railroad quite yet. We could. But it pretty much go all the way around this park. Or this part of the park. And it would eventually need to be rebuilt, I think. Could go with the river rapid. I mean, that water ride that I wanted to build right here, I was gonna do with the river rapids, but I don't think the river rapids is what I really want. I want kind of like a water boat ride or something. So I don't quite know if river rapids is the way to go there. And for the coasters, really the next coaster that I want to build is going to be the wooden roller coaster that I wanted to build over here. But we don't quite have that yet. You know what we'll do? We'll build a small roller coaster. Like one of those kid roller coasters that you see sometimes at places. And we'll build that maybe on this inside right here. Just something small. Just a little Junior Dragon or Junior Wendigo. What's the difference? I think we'll go with a Junior Dragon. And we'll put it right about... That's actually a really big ride. Jeez. Put it right about there. Maybe... Well, let's see if this works. How about that? What we're going to do is we'll hit done. We're going to run into our, well, first we'll hit our save button, I think, so that we don't lose our little ride. All right, oops. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decrease the length of our trains. to be approximately 10. Well, if we go 8, we can get another train in. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. Probably, let's go. Yeah, let's go 10. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run a test on that. So let's start the test and ride the thing as well. All right, we're front seat riding. Let's go. All right, we got our little drive tires pushing us up this little incline. So once again, this is mainly like a little kid ride for tots, for little children. That's the big boy ride over there. All right, here we go. And we're going to go up and down. Whee! That goes a bit slowly right there. I feel like the excitement's not going to be very high on this one. We could probably make this a bit higher maybe. We'll have to do some tweaking regardless. So let's hit this, edit it. Yeah, alright, that's not bad. Did that decrease excitement or increase excitement? Let's see. Maybe it increased it a little bit. Okay, that's fine. So we'll call this the Dragon Ride. Awesome. Place an entrance. We're going to run an entrance right about there. And we'll get our exit right about there or something. And the paths are going to be a little bit hard for this one, but we'll figure it out. This is going to be the exit path coming around this way. It's not able to turn yet. There we go. There's our exit coming in clutch over there. And we're going to have our entrance hopefully come around over here, because otherwise it's not going to get very much attention, will it? We'll run it towards this kind of forest stuff over here. And turn off angle snap. That's probably what was causing some weird glitch stuff. Alright, there we go. We got our little ride, our little, this thing. Stop test. Open it. Dragon Ride is now open for business. And before we end this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go run around and name our rides as well. Hop the gaps. Probably miner. I mean, it has to do with mining, okay, right? Because it kind of goes into the mountain. So, we'll call this mountain dipper, because it kind of dips into the mountain, right? I don't know. Maybe that's a weird name, but let's name this one Red Monstrosity. Is that how you spell monstrosity? I don't know. I don't think I've ever spelled that word before. Let's call this one right here because no one's mentioned names in the comments. If you guys mention names in the comments for some of these rides, I will totally name them after whatever you want. But no one has mentioned anything yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and name them. So we don't have Chopper's Creek. We're gonna have the Woodcutters Wonderland. Woodcutters Revenge. I don't know. I guess that sounds good. The Merry Go Round. All right. We've got our what is this? Our Looney Turns. That's not a bad name. Yeah. Oops. Looney. How did they spell Looney? Was it with an EY or with just a Y? Okay. Looney. There we go. No need to spell things correctly. Looney Turns. And then let's go with this one. What was this one? Oops. This one was our car ride. We'll call this Castle Crashers. As a homage to the game that I've played once in my life. We'll call this one Wild Blue. No, let's call this one what are those plane games? We call this War Thunder. How about that's a plane game? War Thunder. I should just name all my roller coasters after rides, after video games. Cycola. This is gonna be called Bleck. Or I don't know. This kind of looks like cinema wheels. We'll call this Wheelie Dizzy. How do you spell dizzy? Oh my god. I don't know how to spell any words. Spelled like that again. How do you spell dizzy? Is it just D-I-S-Y? Because that doesn't look correct. Dizzy. I don't know. Guys, it's true. I don't know how to spell words. Like any words. I don't know how to spell them. But anyway, I think that's going to end our episode here. What did we do this whole episode? Well, we built this thing where I don't know how to spell dizzy. I think it's just D-I-S-Y, but it might be 2 S's. Dizzy. That doesn't look right. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it a Z? Is it 2 Z's? Maybe it's 2 Z's. That looks a bit better. I don't know. There's some of these words that I've never spelt before. And then, like, now I have to spell them. And oh, there's a brain as well. Ugh. Well, we built this thing. We built this thing right here where we have our new staff center right about there. And we've got all of our other stuff in there, which don't have vendors. I don't know why there are no vendors there, but I guess that's okay. We'll probably have to go in and look at the rosters that we saw in here. There were over here in staff there were work rosters, so we'll probably have to go and look at that, take a check on that, see if that's what we want to do to make things run a bit more smoothly. But and then we made this thing finally, and I think it looks, well, I mean, you know, I'd probably ride it once, maybe. It could be better. But anyways, next episode we're going to build a super awesome roller coaster, so get ready for that. It's going to be super awesome. Or maybe we'll build that water ride if I finally get it unlocked. Actually, let's check on our research. We have all these, so we can just go ahead and reveal all those. That's cool. Coaster. That might have been the coaster we wanted. It looked like a water boat, but I don't know. Let's go all coasters. How about that? It's going to cost a lot of money. That's where we're starting to lose money, by the way. It's because we're doing all those coasters. We're making a bunch of coasters. But what did we just get? Water coaster. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do next episode. We're going to build this thing. It's going to come through here, and it's going to look super duper awesome. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great. And I'll see you guys in episode number 7. Stay hyped.